Marcus Aurelius said, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." Stoicism isn't merely a philosophy, it's about a distinct routine that could potentially shape our lives. To illustrate this, let's consider the case of Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple. He is known to start his day at 3:45 a.m., much before the world wakes up. He uses this time to catch up on emails, hit the gym, and plan his day meticulously. His disciplined routine has been a cornerstone of his success at Apple. Now, ponder about your daily routine and its role in your journey through life. This isn't about your daily cup of coffee or the daily walk you take every evening. Instead, it's about reviewing the core of your everyday actions, routines, and habits. Routines, powerful as they are, structure our lives, dictating our days, weeks, months, and ultimately our years. They can range from simple actions like brushing your before bed to complex ones like a meticulously followed workout regimen. But the crux of the matter is, are these routines aiding you, or are you at their mercy? Are they guiding you towards your goals, dreams, aspirations, or have they entrapped you in a static position, similar to a hamster endlessly running on a wheel, getting nowhere? The routines we adopt, consciously or unconsciously, can either pave the way to a life of fulfillment and abundance, or leave us stuck, perpetually pursuing an elusive sense of achievement. These routines can either make us masters of our own time, or they can reduce us to mere slaves to the ticking clock. Consider this: how often have you found yourself in a rut, repeating the same actions, expecting different results? That's the power of routine. It can trap you in a cycle, a loop that's challenging to escape. However, what if there was a path to freedom, a chance to not merely alter your routine, but to reinvent it? Picture a routine that doesn't merely serve you, but empowers you. A routine that doesn't just organize your day, but molds your life. A routine that doesn't just increase your productivity, but contributes to your success. That's the strength of the right. It's not a quick fix or a magic formula. It's about stoicism, a way of life that has been followed by some of the greatest minds in history. Have you ever pondered over how Nelson Mandela managed to uphold his tranquil demeanor and unyielding spirit during his 27 years in confinement? That, my listeners, is the philosophy of Stoicism in practicality. Stoicism was embraced by many, including the famous philosopher Epictetus. Born a slave in 55 AD in present-day Turkey, discovered Stoicism at a young age, and it significantly influenced his life. He eventually gained freedom and became a Stoic philosopher, teaching others that happiness comes from accepting life as it is, rather than desiring what we don't have. The Stoics, including Epictetus, adhered to a particular routine. They would guide them to a life of satisfaction and fulfillment. Knowing that you're already familiar with Stoicism, let's dive into the nitty-gritty of the Stoic routine. This regimen is primarily built on habitual self-reflection, focusing on what lies within our control and embracing adversity. These practices form the framework of the Stoic routine, leading the way towards a fulfilling life. Consider this: each day, Stoics set aside time for pondering their actions. Much like how an athlete reviews their performance after a game, or a chef tastes their own cooking till it's just right. They scrutinize their decisions, akin to a CEO navigating the course of a company, and weigh up their outcomes like a scientist analyzing the results of an experiment. This routine introspection cultivates wisdom from their experiences, corrects their mistakes, and fosters their personal evolution. The Stoic routine also emphasizes the importance of focusing on controllable factors in our lives. Imagine the numerous uncontrollable aspects in life: weather conditions, social shifts, market trends, and such. Worrying about these uncontrollable elements only breeds unwanted stress and anxiety, much like a ship's captain fretting over the untamable sea, or a farmer distressed about unexpected rainfall. Instead, Stoics direct their energy towards elements they can affect, much like a gardener nurturing the plants they can tend to, leading to a more productive and peaceful life. Furthermore, the Stoic routine includes accepting and overcoming adversity. Life comes with its share of difficulties and hardship, and Stoics view them as opportunities for development. Similar a boxer who takes every punch as a lesson, or a writer who views each rejection as a stepping stone. They embrace the principle that adversity strengthens the mind and spirit, much like fire tempers steel. Instead of avoiding hurdles, they face them head-on, confident that these challenges will only make them tougher and more resilient, much like a mountaineer embracing the steep climb. These principles, regular self-reflection, focusing on what's within our control and tackling adversity, make up the foundation of the Stoic routine. They instill a mindset of tranquility and resilience, arming Stoics to navigate life's peaks and valleys with grace and stability. Now you must be curious, but how does this routine tie into wealth? Let's explore this. The Stoic routine cultivates a mindset that not only propels personal growth, but also financial prosperity. By focusing on what they can control and embracing adversity, Stoics are better equipped to make sound financial decisions, tackle monetary challenges, and ultimately build wealth. But that's a discussion for our subsequent scene. Stoic philosophy presents an intriguing perspective on wealth, which isn't merely about the accumulation of material possessions. This viewpoint might seem unusual to many today, who often perceive wealth as the sum in their bank or the extravagance of their lifestyle. However, for a Stoic, wealth has a more profound significance than just monetary prosperity. Let's delve deeper into this philosophy by examining the life of Socrates. Socrates, one of ancient Greece's most iconic philosophers, embodied Stoicism's definition of wealth. Stoicism defines wealth as a state of abundance that goes beyond the material world. It's the wealth of one's character, wisdom, and virtue. For Socrates, this meant a life filled with intellectual pursuit and moral rigor. He found wealth not in possessions, but in his ability to question his assumptions, live ethically, and find contentment in his modest lifestyle. His wealth was in his resilience and fortitude, which allowed him to face any crisis with unwavering composure. The Stoic routine, which encourages discipline and focuses on the truly important aspects of life, was fundamental in nurturing these attributes in Socrates. It fostered resilience, training him to keep his calm during challenging times. It inspired introspection, fostering wisdom and self-understanding. But how did this lead to financial prosperity, you might wonder? By focusing on self-improvement and personal growth, the Stoic routine indirectly paves the way for materialistic success. Discipline and resilience, as we see in Socrates' life, are pivotal traits in any profession, allowing us to work effectively, endure difficulties, and bounce back from setbacks. Wisdom and self-awareness guide us in making astute decisions, navigating complex situations, and leading with integrity. However, it's essential to realize that for a Stoic like Socrates, financial success wasn't the ultimate goal, but a byproduct of living a virtuous life. It's about finding contentment in the present, cherishing what you have, and prioritizing personal growth and wisdom above all. In essence, the Stoic routine is about fostering an internal wealth that is invincible. It's about living a life brimming with purpose, importance, and satisfaction. Thus, by adopting the Stoic routine as Socrates did, you're not just enhancing your life, you're also discovering the path to genuine wealth.